Alright, I'm live. Just gonna send out going live message. Then we'll get into Season 3, Part 2. Chaos Zero Nightmare. And for some reason, my client broke, and now I don't get the login screen music anymore. It makes me sad. That was a banger. I'll just sit here in silence for a bit while I send this stuff out. Oh. Okay. Yeah, it should do it. Oh yeah. I gotta turn on the voices again.
館長さん、よく来てくださいました。
Okay. So I liked what they did with Chapter 1, Season 3. Technically Act 4, but whatever. It's Season 3. Yeah, and I quite like Ida Marie as a character to play. I got her maxed out. Even beat the Tower of Screams with her. Good stuff. Very fun to play. And I guess this one's supposed to focus on Adelheid. Here on the right. As we'd like to call her, ADHD. And Ida Marie is HDMI. This amuses me greatly. But yeah, I'll try and get through Chapter 2. I don't know if I'll do anything after that. Feeling a bit wiped out from working outside earlier. So we'll see. But I would like to get through Chapter 2. Alright, familiar visitor. The girl's nightmare. Once upon a time, there was a little girl who loved dreams and fairy tales. But one day, she began having dreams in which a wicked wolf attacked her friends. That girl... ... The Special Investigations Department is visiting the SS Identity to look into matters involving the Chaos Order. Familiar guest. They say life's journey is full of unexpected encounters. That's what I thought when the Special Investigations Department came to the SS Identity to investigate the Chaos Order.
館長、元気にしてた?
It's been a while, Yuki.
お元気そうで何よりです、館長。今回テラシオンからカオス教団調査の協力要請を受けて駆けつけたのですが。
Amir looked around. Amid the stares from all directions, hardly any seemed friendly.
どうやら歓迎されていないようです。
Why not?
ま、仕方ないよ。エディニティでユスティティア出身の印象がいいわけないっしょ。古くからのライバル関係じゃん。ジジイたちにも聞いたことあるな。
Okay. Oh. Adelheid muttered and stuck close behind Amir. Anxiety dwelled in her wandering eyes.
あまり心配しないで。 アーデル。何があっても守るから。
それより事件現場はどこ？カオスと手を組んだ悪い奴らの捜査ならうちらが専門だからね。早く案内してよね、艦長。
Inside the vehicle. Inside the moving vehicle, Adelheid seemed somewhat deflated. Are you okay? As soon as I spoke, Adelheid flinched in surprise and clung to Amir again. Noticing how tense Adelheid was, Amir gave a bitter smile and patted her head.
申し訳ございません、艦長。アーデルは特に人の敵意に敏感なのです。子供は時に大人より鋭い感を発揮しますから。
While Amir didn't elaborate further, her eyes were still heavy with worry. The hostility toward those from a rival ship might have been too much for young Adelheid to handle.
エディニティ号に滞在する間、何もないといいのですが。
アミール、あんたそんなこと言うとフラグになるよ。
部長、何を言ってるんですか？
While they kept arguing loudly, I quietly leaned toward Adelheid. Adelheid tilted her head, confused, and I pulled a chocolate bar out of my pocket. Somehow, thanks to a certain someone, I always end up carrying these around. But in moments like this, I'm glad I do. Probably talking about Beryl. And here's a simple hand trick. The chocolate bar disappeared from my palm in an instant. Adelheid's eyes widened. I smile at Adelheid, her eyes now sparkling, and pull the chocolate bar out again. Why, yes, I am. I ponder the arcane studies. No, I'm just a captain. It's a little trick I picked up along the way, but seeing her reaction makes it all worthwhile. Next time I'll show you something even more amazing. Adelheid nodded with lively eyes. Munching on the chocolate bar, she now seems a bit more relaxed. Children can be more sensitive than adults, but sometimes that works in their favor, because they can find great happiness in small things. Seeing this, Amir smiled at me and gave a slight nod. I nod back and turn my gaze out the window. Really, I seriously hope nothing bad happens. Well, now you've flagged it. You jinxed it. If nothing else, there was something about what Amir said that bothered me. And it's not a friendly rivalry. Why are they rivals? A new friend. While Yuki and Amir depart from the special committee to root out the mole, Adelheid encounters a new acquaintance.
ここがあのステラステージか。確かにこれは有名になるね。
Yuki said, looking around. The huge concert hall, reminiscent of a stadium, looked almost majestic.
四方にカオスがはびこるこのご時世に、公演だの音楽だの、のんきすぎではないかと思いますが。
何言ってんの。こういう時こそロマンが大事なんだから。 戦争は人を疲弊させる。息抜きするチャンスすらないとみんな枯れちゃうよ。
True.
エディニティ号は、ちょっとやりすぎかなとは思うけど、その必要性まで否定することはないんじゃない？
She's right. Even in records from the destroyed Earth, accounts of morale-boosting singers during wartime are widespread. For those fighting... excuse me. For those fighting on the front lines, this kind of stage might actually give them strength.
確かにテネブレアとアリア、お二人の名声は私もよく耳にします。アイドル文化は私にはさっぱりですが。
そうやってあっという間に時代遅れの人間になるんだよ、アミール。最近の若者のトレンドって変化が早いんだからね。
部長、私とあまり年齢も離れていないじゃありませんか。
心の問題だよ、心の問題。
Adelheid looked up at the building and let out a gasp of awe.
すごい。ほら、アーデルもワクワクしてるじゃん。早く入って中を見させてあげようよ。
Weren't we here to investigate?
わざわざ仕事と趣味を分ける必要なくない？
They were just saying the SS identity is naive and all that. But it seems she's just as naive, if not more. Yuki spent the entire day searching the performance venue and its surroundings, but didn't find any leads.
本当にエディニティ号の中にカオス教団ってあんの？
そこは聖戦十字会とエディニティ号のクロスチェック済みです。
Hmm? I forgot about the Holy Crusaders. Or were they mentioned before? Oh, right, Diana. Okay.
そしてつい最近発生したカオスの開花にて異常なパターンが見られたのも事実。誰かが介入していたことは間違いありません。
That's why we requested your cooperation.
一般的に見られるカオス教団の動きとは違うんだけどな。あいつらってここまで隠密に動いてたっけ？エディニティ号も甘い甘い言われてるけどバカじゃないよ。自分たちの縄張りでカオス関連の現象が起きたのに全く尻尾をつかめないほど間抜けじゃないって。内側から腐ってんなら話は別だけど。
つまり協力者がいるということですね。
いやー、例えばの話だよ。ユスティティア号でエディニティ号の裏切り者を探し出そうとする。それってただの喧嘩売りでしょ？喧嘩嫌い。例えばだよアーデル、本当にそんなことにはならないから。大丈夫大丈夫、うちが守ってあげる。
艦長、少しアーデルをお願いできますでしょうか。しばらく私と部長は別行動をとります。
What are you planning to do?
専門委員会で話を聞こうかと思います。部長の勘は無視できないので、直接訪ねて調べたら何か手がかりが見つかるかもしれません。ただ
I understand. Simply visiting the place could put a burden on Adelheid. After all, it's a meeting between bitter rivals. Oh, excuse me, I had to sneeze. Okay. After all, it's a meeting between bitter rivals. The atmosphere won't be pleasant. Got it. Come back safely. Still, It's not like the two of us have a lot to chat about or anything. Adelheid, sitting in a chair inside the performance venue, is reading a storybook in silence. I quietly observe her from the side. How should I put this? Amir and Yuki try not to go into details, but from Adelheid, I can see the defense mechanisms typical of a hurt child. She distorts reality as she perceives it, and is sensitive to hostility around her. I don't want to pry into what she's been through.
艦長は
While I'm thinking all this, Adelheid suddenly speaks to me.
そんなに怖くない
Hmm?
おとぎ話好き私と読む
Diabetes. Well, I know it takes considerable courage for such a child to speak up first like this. Of course. Adelheid smiles brightly at my response.
ありがとう艦長アミールお姉ちゃんの他にも友達作りたかった
You have Yuki too.
ゆきお姉ちゃんは好きだけどでも時々怖い
Oh. I see you had some frame droppage there. I think this is just a short moment. Okay. Let's keep this a secret from Yuki. I'm afraid of her reaction. Oh. Wait. Okay, no. I'm dropping frames again. Alright. Maybe OBS got diabetes. I think Adelheid's supposed to be like a vanguard unit. It was funny, people were joking about, oh yes, this is going to be one of our most difficult battles. Send out the child. Good. Looks like it's stable. Okay. I think we should be good now. I heard there's a library nearby. You want to go there?
図書館図書館好き行こ
I walk down the corridor, holding Adelheid's hand, her eyes gleaming with excitement. I'm glad she's brightened up. Feels like she's regained some childlike innocence. though I accidentally bumped into someone coming around the corner because I was holding her hand. Girl wearing a hat. Oh. The girl who bumped into Adelheid fell straight to the floor. Objects that looked like performance props scatter in all directions.
いたたたた。大丈夫ですか？私が前をちゃんと見なかったせいで。
What's with the ominous music? The girl spoke casually with a smile, but Adelheid's gaze was fixed on the storybook, ruined by the spilled paint. Oh. That's not good.
ごめんなさい。本当にごめんなさい。アデルは悪い子じゃないです。ごめんなさい。
Adelheid shows no signs of calming down. Seeing that she's reliving some kind of trauma, I immediately check on her. Adelheid, relax.
お兄さん、ちょっと。
The girl tapped my back as I was about to say something and pushed me aside. Then she gently holds Adelheid's trembling hand.
アーデルって言ったよね。大丈夫。あなたは何も悪くないよ。大丈夫。アーデルは悪い子じゃないよ。だから安心して。誰もアーデルをいじめないから。
As the girl speaks in a warm voice, Adelheid's trembling gradually subsides. Dang, I thought I was supposed to be the trauma-fixing guy. But here I'm useless. Rip.
もう落ち着いた？よかった。
Well, I guess technically the captain's better at, or like lore-wise, he's supposed to be better at dealing with combatants' trauma because he already knows what happened to them. But he doesn't know what happened to Adelheid. The girl stood up with a bright smile and cheerfully picked up the scattered performance props around her. How did you do that?
子供がああいう反応を見せる理由は大体わかってるので、どんな言葉を聞いたら安心するかもわかるんです。辛いことをたくさん経験した子なんですね。そうだ、これも何かの縁だし、自己紹介でもしましょうか。私はクララ。今回のステラステージの企画パートで働いています。テネブレアさんとアリアさんを誰よりもキラキラと輝かせる仕事です。
Nice to meet you, Clara.
あなたもよろしくね、アーデル。クロラ。アーデルもよろしくね。
Fairy Tale Girl 1. Pirate hands a beat-up fairy tale book to the girl who'd fallen into despair. Hmm. Huh? Okay. Hmm. Oh. Hmm. The pirate clicked his tongue and picked up Adelheid, tucking her under his arm. His gaze briefly lingered on Adelheid's limp face. The cargo hold of the pirate ship, packed with prisoners and slaves, is filled with a gloomy silence. In the hold, where light barely reaches, they survive on occasionally distributed rations. The dark, cramped space reeking of death was a place that broke people's will. From among them, the eerily quiet girl exuded an even more desperate feeling. The pirate clicked his tongue at the sight of Adelheid lying motionless like a corpse with dead eyes. The pirate flinched hearing her, probably because it was the first time hearing her talk. Oh. Bruh. The pirate sighed as he watched Adelheid's face turn pale. She immediately covered her mouth as if she'd remembered something. The pirate rummaged through his pockets and pulled something out. Adelheid stared blankly at the fairy tale book the pirate held out. The small fingers that had been still began to fumble across the worn paper. The pirate who spoke pointed at Adelheid. She's still cautious and easily startled, but compared to before, she looks much livelier. Hmm. Siren folk. Hmm. Night Street in Ark City. The streets of an ark where a certain transaction is supposed to take place. Sirens, shouts, and the frantic pounding of countless footsteps echo through the darkness. There's a pirate below, running with Adel tucked under his arm. As if remembering something, the pirate rummaged through the bag he was carrying. What he pulled from the bag was an animal plushie, completely at odds with his rough appearance. On the name tag hanging around the plushie's neck, awkwardly scrawled letters read, "To Adelheid." Adelheid hugged the plushie tightly. Though hesitant, Adelheid ran down the night street. She kept looking back at the pirate as she watched her disappear into the distance. But the pirate simply waved his hand a few times, as if to say it's okay. Shortly after, at the place where the pirate had been, gunshots, screams, and blood stained the night street. Oh, darn it, I'm dropping frames, really? we're good. Oh, no. Still having some trouble. That man. He didn't survive, did he? Be nice if he did, but... Man... Okay. Now, Yuki and Amir are probably the ones that killed him. Well, and their squad. Well, I mean, assuming he's dead. The unconscious girl clutched an old plushie tightly in her hand, as if it were precious. Amir's eyes scanned the name tag hanging around the plushie's neck. Well, now I'm dropping the frames again. Oh my goodness. So that's her trauma. Her parents died in the crash. She feels responsible. And then I assume that book that got paint spilled on it is the same one that the pirate gave her. And so he might be dead, I don't know. Extra trauma, yay. Oh, okay, I think we're good now. Pain. Alright, Midnight Anomaly. Unidentified incidents involving dreams keep occurring aboard the SS Identity, and people begin to suspect Adelheid. Huh?
アーデルはおとぎ話が好きなんだね。
寝る前は妖精さんが子守歌を歌ってくれるの。そして起きたら狼さんと遊びに行くよ。
へえ、そうなんだ。やっぱり寝る前はポカポカふわふわがいいし、お昼は冒険がぴったりだよね。あなたわかってるね、アーデル。
She understood everything Adel said. You have to think pretty hard to understand about half of what Adelheid says. Yet Clara continues the conversation effortlessly, as if she had a translator.
企画者にとって想像力は大事な資産なんですよ、艦長。完璧なステージを作り上げるために、この程度の理解力は基本です。
Clara chuckled, smiling with confidence. That's a relief. Adelheid wanted to make friends, and now she's met a girl like you.
それより、私は艦長の正体を知って驚きましたからね。本当にびっくりしましたよ。ナイトメア号の艦長だなんて。私みたいな人間がこんなに慣れ慣れしく話しててもいいんでしょうか。
Don't worry about it. Friends of Adelheid are always welcome. As we continued our conversation, the communicator in my pocket suddenly rang.
艦長、今どちらにいらっしゃいますか？
What's wrong?
すぐ委員会の方に来ていただけませんか？アーデルはなるべく同行させないようにお願いします。
It wasn't a voice heralding good news. Conference room. The atmosphere in the room was tense, ready to boil over. Yuki and Counselor Monica were locked in an intense standoff.
だから言ったでしょ。うちらは何もしてないって。
特捜部長、そちらの立場はよくわかっている。しかし、この件についてはどう説明するつもりだ？
Several files were scattered across the desk.
あなたたちが乗船してからユスティティア号で謎の事件が相次いでいる。眠りについた人々がそのまま目を覚まさなくなった。運よく目を覚ました一部の証言によると、彼らは夢の中で襲われたらしい。何か心当たりはないか、特捜部長？特捜部の書類で関連の能力を持つ者がいるという情報を確認してもらったが。
アーデルハイトはそんなことをするような子ではありません。安易に疑うのは良くないと思いますが。
もちろん仲間としてはそう言いたいだろう。まだ証拠がないことは認める。しかしそもそもあの子の精神状態は正常ではないと聞いた。
I'm awaiting the moment that we can just yeet Monica out the airlock.
想定外の行動をしないと断言できるか？
おい、ババア。言葉には気をつけてほしいんだけど。
はあ？
Both of you, that's enough. I stepped between them, clutching my throbbing head. They might get into a brawl at this rate. I can vouch for Adelheid's alibi. Since boarding the SS Identity, Adelheid has always been with agents from the SID or the SS Nightmare, myself included. Attacking someone in a dream? That's impossible. It's possible that this is a trap set by someone. Look into it carefully, Counselor Monica.
その制服と職位にかけておっしゃっているんですか、艦長。
As I nodded quietly, Monica let out a reluctant sigh.
とりあえず、わかりました。ですが、
Her eyes turned cold as they looked at Yuki and me.
エディニティ号にいる間は、迂闊な行動は控えた方がいいでしょう。
Says the one acting the most rash.
専門委員会は、あなたたちから目を離しませんので。
このババアまだ。
部長。
行こう艦長。もうここに用はないよ。
With that, Yuki and Amir left the counselor's office. That night, I went out for a walk and spotted Adelheid walking down the street. Without Yuki or Amir, she was walking alone, slowly, sluggishly. It's almost like she's sleepwalking or controlled by something. As I approached closer, I could see something black perched on her small shoulders. To brush it off, I carefully placed my hand on her shoulder while calling out to her. Vicious cookies. It's dangerous to walk around here alone. Whoa. Before I could finish speaking, the moment my hand touched Adelheide's body, the surrounding scenery changed in an instant. At first glance, it looked just like the night streets of the SS Identity. However, it was a landscape that subtly lacked a sense of reality, as if I were in a dream. Adelheide's body flinched as if startled, and focus returned to her vacant eyes.
ここは友達がいる場所。館長は魔法使いさんだから入れたの？
Not exactly. It just sort of happened. It's not like I wanted to come in.
おかしいな。ここに来るつもりじゃなかったのに。何か変。友達が怖がってるみたい。違う友達が来たのかな。
Relax. You're safe, even without your friends. Is this how Adelheid perceives the world? I don't know if Adelheid created this space, but since she says her friends are here, it shouldn't be too dangerous. I'm more concerned about how this world's affected by Adelheid's mental state. Let's get out of here first. Oh.
私の友達にこんな子はいないのに。
It's okay, Adel. Let's call your friends. Red Hood Devourer. Damage is given, create bleed and draw pile. It bleeds in hand before a strong attack action. Each time? What the? That's stupid.
悪い狼さん倒そう。
Got retained shield.
捕まったりしない。
Doggy.
悪い狼さん倒そう。
Blessing.
捕まったりしない。悪い狼さん倒そう。捕まったりしない。そこではみんな幸せに暮らしましたとさ。悪い狼さん倒そう。お祭りが始まったみ捕まったりしない。
Okay, that's a blessing.
悪い狼さん倒そう。
Tossing the 3 random cards in the draw pile, draw one of those cards. Okay.
捕まったりしない。本がドーン。
Next heal equals shield in possession. No more than 30% of max HP. Okay.
悪い狼さん
Anyway,
倒そう。
die.
ワンちゃん走って。あれ消えちゃった。
Looks like we got out safely. Back on the streets of the SS Identity, I let out a sigh of relief along with Adelheid. That just now looked like a monster. Why would something like that be in Adel's world?
おや、館長。
Aww. I find it sort of sus that this guy shows up right after that red-hooded monster. He's got like a red cape.
こんな夜中にどうされましたか？
Counselor Rumiel? Adelheid quickly hid behind me upon seeing an unfamiliar face. As I was patting her head to soothe her, Counselor Rumiel approached with a smile.
ちょうどお話ししたい件がありましたので、お会いできてよかったです。この間のモニカ議員の件でお詫びがしたくて。 近頃モニカ議員が神経質になっており、大変ご迷惑をおかけしました。
No, it's fine.
特捜部の方々はカオス教団を追跡していらっしゃると聞きました。私もエリニティ号にカオス教団が存在するわけがないと思っていたのですが、その件で聞いていただきたい話があります。
You want to tell me something?
はい、すでに感づいていらっしゃるかもしれませんが、内通者について。
Bro, you're vague posting way too hard. I don't trust you. Rumiel's eyes then turned to Adelheid, hiding behind me.
おっと、お嬢さんが聞いている場所でする話ではありませんね。
No, Adelheid can stay right here. Chancellor Rumiel bows with a kind smile.
こんばんは、お嬢さん。絵本を持っているね。そういうお話が好きかい？
Adelheid nodded in silence while avoiding his gaze.
それはよかった。これはそんなお嬢さんへのプレゼントだよ。
Rumiel pulls out a transparent bag from his pocket. Inside is an animal-shaped cookie and a badge with a character from a storybook on it. This cookie is a little different from is a different one from last time.
この前、ああ、はい、そうですね。チャリティー活動をしているといろいろなクッキーが必要になりますので。子供は未来の希望ですからね。いつも全力で大事にしてあげませんと。
Adelheid nodded as she accepted the cookie.
ありがとうございます。
いいよ。後で友達ができたらその子にも分けてあげなさい。あと館長、少しお時間よろしいでしょうか。モニカ議員についてご報告があります。
About Counselor Monica, eh? Seed of suspicion. Or her friend, Clara finds her courage.
ふむふむ。これは正直弁明の余地もないレベルだけど。
Yuki said while examining the materials given by Counselor Rumiel multiple times. All of them have to do with Monica. Counselor Rumiel recently contacted us and handed them over.
全部怪しい場所で怪しい人に会ってる記録じゃん。内通者の存在が疑わしい状況でこれだけの証拠なら。
はい、この数日間私たちが直接動いてクロスチェックも済ませましたしね。今すぐ捜索に入ってもいいくらいです。
I don't know. I mean, I do want to throw Monica out the airlock, but I don't trust Rumiel. So why aren't we moving?
あまりにもできすぎだからだよ。
Too perfectly. And if Rumiel had all this info, these investigation documents, why did he just suddenly appear with them now? Yuki tilts her head.
艦長、これは捜査官としての勘だけどさ。こうやって簡単に捕まってくれる獲物は普通 体内に猛毒を潜めてるの。きっとまだ何かがあるよ。
犯人候補からモニカ議員を排除するということですか？
もちろんそれは違う。そもそも犯人じゃないと断言できる人は誰もいないよ。うちは艦長、アミール、アーデルハイト以外誰も信じないからね。
I think you could at least add one more person. I look out the window to see Clara, who's with Adelheid. Adelheid summons a fairy from a storybook, and Clara watches with wide eyes and claps. Over the past few days, those two quickly became close friends.
クララでしたね。純粋で優しい女の子でした。アーデルのそばにいてくれてよかったです。輝くステージを作るのが夢だと聞きました。
面白い夢じゃん。
アーデルのように辛い過去があったそうです。ステージの公演が心の慰めになっていたと。それで自分も他の人にとってそういう力になりたいようです。部長、以前歌や公演はのんきすぎるという話をしましたが、撤回します。確かにそういったものに救われる人がいるのですね。
そうそう。辛いことばっか見てると沈んじゃうっしょ。たまには楽しいもん見て楽しい気持ちにならないと。嘘でもいいから。
The bitterness in her voice makes me think that she was thinking of Adelheid. A girl who lives immersed in fairy tales to forget the memories of reality.
とにかくモニカ議員の件はちょっと保留ね。それよりこっちの方を探った方が。
Wait a minute. A group of people are approaching the venue entrance, looking hostile. Leading them is Counselor Monica with a menacing look.
噂をすれば。
艦長、特捜部長、説明していただきます。今すぐ。
はあ、あんなに怒りっぱなしだとシワ寄っちゃうんじゃない？
先日は艦長の弁護でごまかせましたが、今回はそうはいきませんよ。説明をお願いします、特捜部長。
これは。
Yuki and Amir's expressions hardened. In the photo Monica held out, there was Adelheid walking through the night streets as if in trance. Around her, dreamlike beings that seemed to have manifested from fairy tales were bizarrely mixed with the surrounding scenery. Her eyes were unfocused, hinting at her condition. It looked as if she was caught up in her own dream, unable to control herself.
この件に関して複数の目撃者がいます。この少女がこのような行動を見せた時期に夢で襲われたという被害者が急増しました。これでもまだとぼけるおつもりですか？
これは私は。
これ以上聞く価値もありません。要員、今すぐ容疑者を拘束しなさい。艦長、特捜部長、この件については詳しく説明していただきます。
拘束？ねえ、悪いけどこっちも我慢してやってるんだからね。マジで喧嘩売ってんの？
The situation has gotten even worse than before. Both sides were clashing so fiercely that even my intervention had no effect.
それあれじゃん。練習してくれてたんだね、アーデル。
At that moment, a voice suddenly cut in.
何？
やってくれるって約束だったよね。公演のスペシャルイベント。自分から言い出しといて申し訳ないと思ってたんだけど、本当に練習してくれてたんだ。ありがとう。
公演？スペシャルイベント？何を 言っているんですか？
議員さんですよね。はじめまして。私はステラステージの公演演出担当クララと申します。
Monica flinched at Clara's self-introduction. The SS identity respects art and culture, and Clara is the person in charge of the performance everybody is looking forward to. Even as a member of the expert committee, Monica couldn't simply ignore her.
アーデルハイドは私に頼まれて特殊な演出を練習してくれてたんです。あまり責めないでいただけると嬉しいです。
After glaring at Clara for a moment, Monica turned away. It seems she thought causing more trouble here wouldn't be a good idea.
近いうちにまたお伺いします。
I'll have the airlock ready.
簡単に見逃すつもりはありません。
I feel like maybe she's being misled as well, but man, she is so insufferable.
しつこいなもう。
There, Dragon Lord 420. Welcome, and thank you for the follow. Hello there.
ユスティティア号とエディニティ号が仲悪い理由わかっちゃうな。
That's enough. You're going too far.
すごく緊張しました。
After Monica left, Clara sighed and slumped down.
私実は新入りなんですけど、後で何か言われるんじゃ。
That was very courageous of her. Meanwhile, Amir approached Adelheid, who was hanging her head.
アーデル、
違うの。私悪いことしてない。
分かっている。アーデルのことは信じているよ。アーデルが時々夢の世界へ遊びに行くことも。でもアーデルが人に迷惑をかけたことはないということも私は知っているから。
Adelheid's expression relaxed a bit.
そうそう、なんせこの私の友達だから。アーデル、胸を張って。あなたは何も悪いことしてないよ。
クララ、助けてくれてありがとう。
どういたしまして。何があってもアーデルの味方になるよ。
Adelheid fumbles in her pocket and pulls something out.
クララ、これ
これは何？
印。友達の印。
Aww. It was the storybook character badge that came with the cookie Counselor Rumiel gave her.
クララに笑ってほしくて本当にありがとう。
アーデル、なんでうちには。
Rip.
そんなことで嫉妬するのは醜いですよ、部長。
Clara's eyes widen in surprise, and she breaks into a bright smile.
ありがとうアーデル。絶対大事にする。
Modest courage. Within Adelheid's dream, Clara is ambushed. Meanwhile, the captain goes to look for the guilt-ridden Adelheid. Huh?
俺、
Street in a dream.
自分の寝相が悪いって思ったことはなかったけど、でもこれって夢の中だよね。今日ちょっと疲れちゃったのかな。
Clara fidgeted with Adelhide's token tucked in her pocket.
アーデル、そこにいるの？
Hmm.
いや、これは。待って、あなた。
Hmm?
クララ、夢の中でクララが
Please explain.
アーデルが慌ててやってきました。夢の中でクララを見たそうです。何かに襲われていたと。
そしてこれが今のクララの状態だよ。
Yuki places photos of the hospitalized girl on the scene on the table. In the photos, the token of friendship she received from Adelheid had turned pitch black. Now I really distrust Rumiel.
命に別状はないって。今のところはだけど。
What about Adelheid?
今は誰にも会いたくないようです。自分のせいで起きたことだと思っているらしく、私と部長が何とか落ち着かせようとしましたが。
Amir, do you think Adel would do something like this?
そんなわけありません。自分が傷つきたくないと思う分、他人も傷ついてほしくないと思う子です。そんな状況になったら何としても自分を止めていたでしょう。
Yeah, I think so too. Let me see Adel. So, this is the moment we need to convince her. Adelheid was sitting alone, still in a dark room. Soft sobbing can be heard coming from her bowed head. The storybooks she usually cherished are scattered everywhere, crumpled, as if she resented them for causing her friend's injury. Adel.
近づいちゃダメ。
As soon as she sensed someone's presence, Adelheid tried to back away. Even with her back against the wall, she seemed pathologically desperate to avoid anyone approaching her.
アーデルは悪い子だから、近くにいると傷つく。だから近づいちゃダメ。
Looking around, signs of her efforts to forcibly stay awake were visible everywhere.
眠ったらまた私のせいで誰かが傷つく。いや、アーデルは悪い子じゃない。
I believe that too. They said that while Adelheid sometimes couldn't control her abilities, no one had ever been hurt because of it. Just looking at her now, there's no doubt about the credibility of those words. Amir and Yuki are worried. Will you let us help?
私は艦長。
I carefully approached the sobbing Adelheid and gently took her hand, just like Clara had done before. Let's go help our friend, Adel. The situation keeps getting worse. Clara and all the victims so far. If we leave it at this, who knows what else might happen? It's time to find the real culprit.
でもどうやって？アーデルに似てる能力を使う相手。手がかりはこれしかないけど、これだけじゃ追跡する方法がないじゃん。
The clue is in the sentence you just said.
艦長、まさか。
If it's someone that can manipulate dreams, it will definitely appear in them. But to do that, Adelheide's cooperation is essential. She might get caught up in something dangerous. Maybe the Chaos Order really is involved.
うちは反対ね。艦長を信用できないってわけじゃないけど、危険すぎる。
私もそう思います。アーデルにこういうことは早すぎます。この子の過去を考えると、こういう仕事は後で。
We can't keep deceiving her with optimistic lies forever. Yuki and Amir both flinched simultaneously. This is a continuation of our previous conversation. Even if she needs an escape to forget reality sometimes, we can't let her become so absorbed in it that she loses sight of what's real. She needs to be able to make this choice herself. Saying that, I looked at Adelheid, who was sitting beside us with her head deeply bowed. This child already knows. She knows that the world isn't a bright and warm place filled with fairy tales. But to endure it, she has no choice but to grit her teeth. With her own resolve, no one else's. Adel, if it feels like too much, we can think of another way.
艦長、私
Adelheid was trembling as she spoke. She's afraid. Though she's a child, but she must have some idea of what might happen. But even so,
クララを助けたいの。アミールお姉ちゃんとユキお姉ちゃんの役に立ちたい。艦長が助けようとしてくれたのに、知らないふりはしたくないの。
she summoned a small bit of courage.
アーデル。
艦長、一つだけ約束してくれる？やるなら確実にやってね。絶対アーデルの覚悟を無下にしないように。
Of course. When a child has steeled herself this much, if I can't live up to those expectations, I'd be a failure as an adult. Into the dream. The group accompanies Adelheid to the dream world. There they pick up on a feeling they know all too well. And then we're back to the derpy music. Oops. Alright. We're all gathered in the bedroom, dressed in pajamas.
パジャマパーティーをしたことはありませんが。
ミール、マジでつまんない人生だったんだ。
Holy cow, Yuki looks so different here.
部長はやったことがあるのですか？
いや、ない人の方が珍しいんじゃない？
Yuki and Amir are making exaggerated chatter, probably for Adelheide's sake, who's extremely nervous. Adelheid is clenching her small fists tightly, repeatedly taking quiet breaths. Adel, are you ready?
よかったじゃん館長。女子のパジャマパーティーに混ざるのって誰かにとっては夢なんだよ。嬉しいよね。嬉しいなら嬉しいって正直に言いな。
部長、アーデルの夢の世界は安全でない可能性が高いです。もう少し緊張感を持っていただけませんか？
これだからパジャマパーティーに呼ばれなかったんだよ。
みんな準備できたら入るね。
Okay, let's go. A dreamlike light scatters around Adelheid. Simultaneously, consciousness flickered.
これがおとぎ話の世界ですか？おとぎ話というよりはまるでカオスの中のようです。
Just as Amir said, there's a familiar sensation. A feeling where negative thoughts arise even when sitting still, and every breath feels like placing lead weights on your lungs. A space where the surroundings seem to warp if you don't focus, giving the illusion that paths stretch endlessly. This place was truly another chaos.
変なの。動物の友達も妖精さんたちもいない。何かおかしい。
おかしい？アーデル、詳しく説明してくれる？
悪い魔法使いがやってきて友達をいじめたの。みんな悲しんでる。
ここはすでに犯人に占拠されたようですね。戦闘が発生するかもしれません。艦長、的確な判断でした。私たちと一緒に入らなかったらアーデルは一人でこの状況に出くわしていたでしょう。これはアーデルを狙ってやったようです。
ああ、ムカつくな。
A venomous glint appeared in Yuki's eyes.
誰なの？こういう陰湿なことするやつ。
そこは今から調べるとしましょう。艦長、指揮をお願いします。
待って、あれは
クララ？
The figure taking Clara's form moves, as if replaying some memory.
アーデル？そこにいるの？いや、待って。これはあなたね。アーデルに濡れ衣を着せた悪いやつは誰？早く姿を現して。待って、逃げるなー。
And then Clara's phantom, which had been running, suddenly vanished.
へえ、すごいじゃん。
確かに恐ろしい気迫ですね。無力にやられたわけではなく、なんとか正体を暴こうと追いかけているうちにやられたとは。新入りの演出スタッフと言っていませんでしたか？要員候補としても遜色ありませんね。
アーデル、 いい友達ができたね。
Adelheid nodded.
クララは友達だから調べるの。誰がこんなことをしたのか。
Beginning of nightmares. With Adelheid's assistance, the group is able to catch up to the culprit. And that's when the night terrors begin. We advanced toward the energy emanating from the center. The deeper we went into the dream world, the more intense the pressure on our bodies became. While it didn't compare to true chaos, it was now nearly certain that this space is mimicking chaos.
この先は激しい戦闘が発生する可能性が高いです。艦長、くれぐれもご注意を。
ムカつく。ここまで準備してアーデルを狙うってどこの誰なんだよもう。何がしたいわけ？
Perhaps that itself is the goal. There's the possibility that luring Adel here is the objective itself.
確かに。もしここにアーデルが一人で侵入していたら、どんな目に遭っていたか見当もつきません。犯人に捕まっていたらどうなっていたかゾッとします。
This culprit caused such confusion even without Adelheid's involvement. If their abilities were combined, disorder on the SS identity might grow uncontrollably. If someone from the SS Justicia caused such an incident on the SS identity, it would likely lead to a conflict between the arcs. And someone who suspected us from the start would be able to speak with great authority in that process.
艦長、ひょっとしてうちと同じこと考えてる？
Maybe. Let's go. It's time to find out for sure. I don't think it's Monica. It could go either way, though. Spin your tail. What choice will you make? Oh, nope. I know that silhouette. I was right.
なぜこうも早く。
ナイトメア号の艦長について下調べが甘すぎたんじゃないの？帝国でも指折りのファーストだよ。他の人の調査はあんなに頑張っといてこっちは手抜いちゃった？ルミル議員。
Yep.
わからないとでも思った？わざわざ獲物を目の前に持ってきてくれるやつってだいたい裏があるんだよね。
As Yuki said, when something is served up to you on a silver platter, you should suspect an ulterior motive. Who benefits most from the situation? Think about that, and you'll usually get closer to the truth.
アーデルを精神的に追い込めば休むために夢の世界に来るだろうし、それを狙ってたんだよね。一体何がしたかったのかはわかんないけどねえ。
It wasn't going to be used for anything good, was it? If Adelheid is manipulated and confusion intensifies within the SS identity, the person who benefits is obvious.
モニカ議員の立場が強くなりますね。
And the one who most thoroughly investigated Monica's weaknesses is Counselor Rumio.
名声を高めていたモニカ議員の不正を告発し、彗星のごとく現れた議員。エディニティ号はいいね。新しい英雄ができて。その新しい英雄のやることなら何でもうまくいくんじゃない？どんな手を使ってでも カオス教団を探し出そうとしてた市長室とか専門委員会も滅びただろうし。
Not to mention Heidi Marie. Even though Counselor Monica was cold, greedy, and ill-tempered, she never crossed that final line of betraying humanity. Yeah, like I was saying, I still want to throw her out the airlock, but I think she's been misled as well.
そうなると思ってた。うちはあんたみたいな人たくさん見てきたんだよ。
Yuki smiled with a fierce, beastly grin.
では逮捕手続きを行います。ルミル議員、詳しい説明は署でお聞きします。
証拠は、私が犯人だという証拠はありますか？
ここで会ったこと自体が証拠と言いたいとこだけど、捜査にはもっと確実な証拠がないとね。
そうです。証拠もなく評議会の議員を疑うのは。
これ見覚えあるよね。
Recorder? No? No? What? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. The badge. Yeah. Saying that, Yuki held up the character badge that had come with the cookies Rumil distributed.
これを売ってるお店も調べたらさ、ここのクッキーを食べた人の中から犠牲者が多数発生。その犠牲者の近くには決まってクッキーのおまけがあった。そしてそのバッジを作る工場はルミル議員、あんたの口座から二重三重にロンダリングされた資金で経営されてた。どう？まだ言いたいことある？
ふざけるな。ふざけるな。あと少しだったのに。このまま屈する者が。
Rumil's hand glows darkly. Along with that, something resembling a magic circle drawn in the underground warehouse emitted an ominous light. Oh goody. Excuse me?
アーデル！あんた何すんだよ！
貴様らこそ私がおとなしく捕まると思ったが。あの子の能力は素晴らしい。捏造された現象で現実を上書きできるとは。
With the pulsing light emanating from the circle drawn on the floor, dark energies began to gather around Adelheid, and they crawl up her body as if trying to control her. A wall of black veil appears suddenly and blocks the way to Adelheid.
今まではその力で何の使いどころもない動物なんかを呼び出して遊んでいたようだが、エディニティ号がこの世界で上書きされたらどうなるだろうな。
With Rumil's words, the darkness began to writhe and surge. And are we just standing around helplessly? Like, come on, do something. Pokes with stick. Come on, do something. Proof of bravery. The fairy tale's protagonist musters her courage. Black energy swirls around Adelheid. As the forms of twisted fairy tale monsters appear, darkness spreads in all directions like a painting depicting discord. At this rate, the entire SS identity would soon be eroded by the monsters from the nightmare. The black energy surrounding Adelheid is a barrier mimicking highly concentrated chaos energy. Even a trained agent would find it difficult to approach. However, leap beyond the black veil. However, I am the Protos. If you're a Protos with strong resistance to chaos energy, you can endure it for a short while. Walk beyond the black veil. It feels like my body is burning. The blood in my veins boils and my mind grows dizzy. But even so, I continue to move forward. Yeah, laugh it up, bud. Laugh it up while you still can.
いくらファーストでも長くは持たないぞ。この少女の能力はこの世界の中では無限だからな。
I don't think so. I say it plainly. This thing seems to think Adelheid is just a helpless child swept along by all this. I like calling him this thing. Get wrecked, Rumiel. But Adel is a brave kid. What I hear next proves it.
やめて。私の友達をいじめないで。
Adelheid, covered in black energy, cries out as if struggling. The girl who had been cowering, the child who always ran away, gathers her courage to help her friends.
館長が言ったの。覚悟しないといけないって。悪いことはしないの。
Adel, let's get out together. And at the end of what felt like an eternity of advancing, my hand finally reaches Adelheid.
くそ見事だ。それだけは認めてやる。だがこの程度では終わらせないぞ。さあ悪夢の始まりだ。
Rumiel raised his hand high, showing no signs of giving up. In response to that gesture, the monsters scattered into the darkness begin to converge. It's time to wake up from this nightmare. Everyone, prepare for combat. Alright.
うちに守ってもらえて嬉しいよね。ちゃんと見てなさい。
命令に従います。折れない心で。
捕まったりしない。悪い狼さん倒そう。一緒に絵本を読もう。
Counterattack. Okay, something I'm curious about. Does the blessing stay on the card if I use it?
うちのバットちゃんと見届けなさいね。
まったりしない。友達を守って。
うちに守ってもらえて嬉しいよね。引きちぎってやる。バット。
They're not going to do any damage to me.
逃げられるかな。ああ、もう捕まったね。
Okay.
悪い狼、そこではみんな幸せに暮らしましたとさ。捕まったりし、お祭りが始まっ。悪い狼さん倒そう。これは
うちの肩慣らしと行こっかな。うちに引きちぎってやる。
No, not over yet. Oh, what the heck? Princess in a bad dream. Didn't hurt your friends again? Broken dream shard. Meet my friends. Okay, summer. Princess in a bad dream. On summon or when another monster dies, 10 taunt to a random different monster. I see.
捕まったり、そこではみんな幸せに暮らしましたとさ。悪い狼捕まったりしない。お祭りが始まったみたい。
うちのバットちゃんと見てなさい。
悪い狼さん倒そう。一緒に絵本を読もう。
うちに守ってもらえて嬉しいよね。
Oh, it's got, yeah. Okay, it's got taunt.
バット。
捕まったりしない。これはお父さんクマなの。
逃げられるかな。ああ、もう捕まったね。うちのバットちゃんと見届けなさい。
悪い狼さん倒そう。捕まったりしない。
指示をお願いします。
悪い狼さん
うちに守ってもらえて嬉しい。バット
捕まったりしない。本がトーン。
Hmm.
それ
Or it's counterattack.
蹴るな。お前は私の統制に従うべきだ。
The dark nightmares scatter. Despite Rumiel's desperate struggle, the black energy scattered in all directions after losing its host. This should be a moment to celebrate our victory, but too many. At this rate, it wasn't surprising considering how it was about to engulf the entire SS identity, but there was simply too much black energy pouring out. At this rate, everyone would be swept away. At that moment, Adelheid hugged me tightly. Adel? The storybook, stained with paint, opens of its own accord. From within, a warm light that illuminates everything bursts forth. The next thing I knew, we were riding the friend summoned by Adel, flying through the dream night sky of the SS identity.
見て、友達がみんな喜んでる。私、いいことしたの。
Pat her on the head.
騎士様 王子様だったんだね。
Alright. Arrest. The mole was rooted out and the victims had awakened, but the nightmare was not yet over. Rumil tried to escape from the dream world, but was forcibly arrested by Yuki. It was a shame he lost his arm. One can only dream. It was after we returned to the streets with Adelheid.
本当に殺しかけたじゃありませんか、部長。
Darn. Almost.
息があってよかったです。
Amir checks Rumil's pulse and speaks. By the way, I appreciate that they made that a non-intrusive message now, instead of being stuck waiting for the message to disappear. It's like, you've been playing for X amount of hours. Now you can just continue what you're doing and it just shows it at the top. I appreciate these small improvements.
カオス教団とつながっている可能性の高い人物です。情報を聞き出す前に死なれては困ります。そして対価はちゃんと払わせてやらねば。
True. Him dying would be too easy. He needs to suffer. Amir, your expression is scary.
ご安心ください。法律に基づいた尋問を行う予定です。
もちろんその過程でクリエイティブかつ幅広い意見が反映されるかもしれないけどね。
法律に基づいた尋問です。少なくともこのルミルというものはちゃんと証言するはずです。
見たよね、艦長。アミールを怒らせちゃダメだよ。怒ったら怖いからね。
Amir's communicator rings. After checking the message, Amir turned her gaze to Adelheid.
アーデル、被害者たちが目を覚ましたらしい。みんな無事だし、何よりクララも起きたみたい。一緒にお見舞いに。
行く。絶対行く。
Before she's even done speaking, a lively voice flows out, and everyone's eyes widened. This is the first time they've seen Adelheid so lively.
よかったじゃん。じゃあアミールはアーデルとお見舞いに行ってきて。
部長。
ああ、うちはちょっと用事があって。
艦長さん、お話は聞きました。まさかルミルさんがそんな。
Heidi Marie bites her lip. Since they knew each other so well, she seems quite shocked.
市民たちのために働く優しい人だと思っていたのに、なぜそんなことをしたんでしょうか。
What I felt was closer to anger than surprise. Not anger from being personally deceived, but anger stemming from everyone's safety being threatened. The SS Identity has a good mayor. It's nothing.
ルミル議員。いいえ、ルミルの身柄が引き渡されたら市長室でも別途の調査を続けます。これで市民評議会の政治的立場はかなりのダメージを負うでしょう。それがどんな結果を招くことになるかはまだ分かりませんが、 今は内部の裏切り者が見つかったことを喜びましょう。
逃げろ。
Hmm.
はあ、誰が化け物だよ。こんなに可愛い化け物がいるわけないっしょ。
Yuki, trampling on the fallen man, has anger in her voice.
やっぱりビンゴだったね。夢の中で事件が起きた場所を調べてたら、後始末をしに来る奴らが現れると思ったんだよ。あんたたちカオス教団でしょ。
違う。
ふーん、嘘は面白くないな。
In the alley where the man's screams had echoed, quiet splashing footsteps sound. Yuki looks away from the man, gone silent and limp, and turns her gaze to the other end of the alley. Yes, order member C, question mark.
あんたがここのボス？どこの偉い人だか顔を見せてほしいな。
そうしようかな。
Was that the person from the Theater of Illusion last time? Hmm.
あんたは。
Huh?
お疲れ様、特捜部長さん。でもこれ以上は私たちも困っちゃうんでね。
A cold voice flows down over the fallen Yuki. Bruh. How'd you get taken out so easily? Bruh. Is that... Oh, okay, that's it? Cliffhangered. Also, that's shorter than I was expecting. I mean, there was no chaos thing, I guess. I guess that took up a while. I don't know, but I mean, it was short, but I think it was pretty good. Yeah. It was jam-packed with feels. Oof. Or Adelheid. Alright. 52%. Yeah, I'll go back and do those battle missions some other time. Not gonna do those right now. I guess I'll do something else. Maybe I could run some chaos or something. This. Ooh, like picture books. Book of Friendship. Brave Kid. Pajamas for everyone. Oh yeah. The control thing. I need to run a chaos anyway. Alright, so I guess I'll run a chaos. Although, before I start that, I'm gonna go use the bathroom quick. So I'll be right back in just a bit. Alright, I am back. Yeah, I'll probably do a little bit of chaos run, just a quick one. Use my daily. And then maybe do a little bit of sortie. Let's see, it's a decent one. You know what, it's not really gonna... I think it'll probably be fine. I'm not actually going to manually fight. I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, they give this command delegation thing. Makes weekly chaos become much less of a chore. Really appreciate that. Let's see. I think I have a decent deck for Kalip. I still need one for Rita and Mika.
まだ仕事が残っているのか?
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I want I could like remove the overpower or something. I'll take her in, but I'm gonna try and concentrate on Rita and Mika. And/or. Now, one thing I don't like about this is that you only get one chance to go in, so if you're trying to get a good starter buff, or your preferred starter buff, I should say, you can't just leave Chaos and go back in as many times as you want. No. Yeah, the module gets used up every time you go in. Okay, remove 2 cards, that's what I wanted. Let's see. Mika and Rita are the important ones. Legendary card would be good. Monster card. I don't really care about the monster card. You know, I just. No, I'll take the revelation. Yeah, this way I can zoom through. We're having to do 2 chaoses every week, where it gets old fairly quickly. It's just so nice to be able to zoom through. Alright. That's sort of nice. Basically a free attack, although... Isn't this the one that can like buff my next cards used? So it's not really what I want. Cost of cards in hand. And that's pretty nice. It's max 200%. Yeah, I like the free real estate. Alright, okay, I'm losing a little bit of health. Okay, I want that heal. Ooh. Oh, exhaust. HP's nah, it's sort of a dud. If it'd give me AP or draw, that would be beautiful. Put that on Khalid. I'll just take the credits. Oh. What's up, Cthulhu? Alright, they got through that okay. Press is a little high. Attack. Cards described in the bunny, draw one quiet. Really matter, but I'm gonna put that on Rita. A nice boost to attack. Do I want Shockwave? And sort of like the Death Brand mower. Card created. She can create cards. I mean, I think that's a constantly stacking one, right? So for every card that's created, I get 50% more damage. Maybe get retain. That could be some crazy damage. Give it a shot. Oh, I don't want that. Well, actually, discard all attack cards. Yeah, I don't know about that one. That's good for Quietus, but not really this. Ooh. Resonance. Okay. I can get something to, like something on her that'll give people resonance. Would be best. Attacks of this unit. On the target with the lowest action count. Okay, 1774. Wait, no, that's not a funny number. Alright, the classic. One moment. Alright, I'm back. What was it doing? Okay. No, I don't want exhaust. Okay, more damage. I like more damage. Is that freaking Whirlpool? Freaking Whirlpool. It's always Whirlpool. I didn't even realize she had that epiphany yet. I'm gonna get rid of it anyway, but... I almost feel like the devs embraced the meme and were just like, hey guys, we should give Whirlpool a higher chance to roll epiphanies, because it would just be funny. Remove card. Guess what I'm gonna remove? Get wrecked, Whirlpool. Yeah, just take 2 tenacity damage. Oh. Oh no, circle. Ooh. From all cards. Gain, draw 3, 2 cost attack. Yeah, I'm interested in the moving basic cards to hand. Card is discarded. I mean, holy cow, that's crazy. Is that like each time a card is discarded? That would go crazy on Heidi Marie. I've never seen that one before. I'm not really much for any of those. Not on this team. Oh, draw 1. I like draw 1. I don't really like the basic epiphany, but yeah, I'll take that. Can always swap the basic epiphany. Oh, the counterattack? Only like these. still want to remove a card. Remove water barrier. Yeah, take that out.
Irashai! 所持クレジットは十分かな？じゃじゃーん！お待ちどうさま！新着です！新しい品ですか？もちろんお見せしますとも。
Classic
ベ
flashbang.
ストチョイスですね。絶対後悔しませんよ。
I guess I'll take out Calypse. I doubt I'm gonna save her deck, but just in case.
ましたよっと。
Not gonna hurt.
ぜひぜひ頼ってくれてもいいですよ。
I could change the epiphany on that.
全員揃っているか？休憩だ。
I'll take the wave. Although maybe I should keep the routine, but
疲れるって感覚よね。
get whaled. I want to duplicate a card. I really want to do Source of Water. I'm not sure. I don't think you can dupe basic cards, but I'd be wrong. Get another funny time axis collapse. I'll give it a shot. Yeah, I can't do basic cards. Single target attack. Alright, well, that works for Rita. I'll take those. Simply. Alright. I don't like these engravings. Ooh. Oh. More damage the more times you use it. Interesting. I remember correctly, I don't like anything that this artwork does. So goodbye. Power attack. I need counter surge. Discarded. Yeah, this one's discarded. Vulnerable, draw 3. He has 1 Lux engraving. But also exhaust. I don't want exhaust. These aren't the right Chrono Archons. I guess I'll take this. And extract it. No. Loads of money.
いらっしゃい。所持クレジットは十分かな。
That has a Lux engraving. Hmm.
選んでる間、一杯だけ飲んでいいですか？
Yeah.
で、新しい品ですか？
Oh, the
も
cube.
ちろんお見せしますとも。
That's a Lux engraving. Rita, I need dark.
選んでる間、一杯だけ飲んでいいです
I
か？
do want the cube.
で、どれを選んでも絶対満足しま
Oh,
す
that
っ
would
て。
give resonance, but I
私
don't have
は
any
保証
linking.
しますって毎度あり。
Yeah, I'll take
新
it.
しい品ですか？もちろんお見せしますとも。
Yeah, give me the crystal.
って毎度あり。
That.
素晴らしい線。ぜひぜひ生きてたらまた会いましょうね。
Swap this.
頼ってくれてもいいですよ。
There we go.
全員揃っているか？休憩だ。
Hey there, Giger. Thank you for the follow and welcome.
ちょっと無理したかな。いらっしゃい。正直ぜひぜひ。
Lower face auction. Forget what that does. Ooh, damage amount of quietest cards. The card is discarded through an ability. I'm gonna take it just for the engraving. The dice hates me. Oh no. Oh, really? Bruh. Oh my goodness. Took all of my dice rolls. Was that actually worth it? Probably not. Especially since I don't even know if I'm going to keep any of these decks. Yeah, that was poor decision making, probably. But what's done is done. But yeah, the last one. That is funny, though. Belly of Heresy. Card discarded, inflict vulnerable remark. I don't really want that. I can just throw it on Gleep. I'll take that. An eye from a mural. Damage amount of this unit by 20% for each ally persona card in hand. Select and copy a card. Or move 2. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not too happy with any of this. I don't know. For the lulz, I'll copy another time axis collapse. Before that hand clutching the celestial sphere, who would dare to deny the end? In the face of this sacred feat of conquering the universe, only a hushed sense of awe fills the air. You, at the final moment when all things are vanishing one by one, embrace the dazzling destruction. The second coming in the fog. Yippee! Okay, Blessing of Light. An engraving. Alright. Minus card discarded, 15 more cards in graveyard, 40 more cards in graveyard. Wow, these suck. I don't know. I'll just take the middle one. There really needs to be a reroll option for that. I don't know if I've ever gotten an engraving that I actually want from that option. That's like the only one that gives engravings. Wait, should I get rid of the resonance state? Now she has 5 Umbra engravings, so that's 150 damage, percent damage. And then if I do that again... What if I can get 2 more hits in? I'll keep it for now. Nope. Lead-colored holy water. Why is it lead-colored? What if it's like evil holy water? Demonic holy water. It's holy to the demons. I don't want that. There's Counter Surge. Listen to the hymn. Embrace the void. Activate a random 3 cost. Yeah, that would go well with this build.
いらっしゃい。所持クレジットは十分かな？
What are we looking here? Is there anything I want to get rid of? I think so.
お待ちどうさま。新着です。
What is that? Whispers of Madness. I wish I could check it out, even though I don't have a combatant I could use it on.
ごゆっくり。じゃじゃーん。お待ちどうさま。新着です。新しい品ですか？もちろんお見
There's the
せし
cube
ます
again.
とも。
Yeah, I'll go ahead and replace that.
って毎度あり。
The cube.
じゃじゃーん。お待ちどうさま。新着で。また。
全員揃っているか？休憩だ。
Let's see, I have the right Chrono Archon. I'm not gonna take or change the time axis collapse. I'm not gonna change anything on Rita. Yeah, the other two I don't really care about.
くれてもいいですよ。
Duplicate one of Rita's cards, and there we go, Future Decreed. Yeah, don't care about that. Alright, made somewhat of an interesting deck for Rita, but I don't think it's that good. Oh, and I didn't get anything that would put somebody in resonance either. Oh. Would be interesting. I'll deal with that later. For a rare grade unidentified error? Yeah. Good. Threat removal reward. That would be nice. Monster card acquisition rate I don't really care about. I guess that's... that the last one? Hmm. Alright, off to sortie. Oh, they changed the combatants. Yuki. I don't have Yuki. Minus 20% critical damage for each enemy present? Why? Why would you do that? That's sort of lame. Oh well. She does get 20% crit chance. Adelheid, I don't have... Kayron? You know, it's been a while since I used Kayron. Veronica? Probably finish... Oh my goodness. Yeah, I guess I only used him like back near the beginning of Chaos Zero Nightmare. Oh, I need to upgrade him. Do I want to use my resources on that? I don't think the memory fragments matter. Alright, I can at least level him up. Okay, go for it. Needs a different partner. Or an upgraded partner. I don't have any of those. I do have some of the upper ones. Do I have anything better? Also, I'm not sure. I think partners count. I did want to use Kayron eventually. It's a bit low on resources right now. Is this going to be worth it? How many of these do I have? Oh, only 15. I think I have a lot of potential materials. Or not potential. Support certificates. Oh, I thought I had more of those. I guess it is the potential materials that I have a lot of. Yeah, I'll just let her at 50 for now. I'm gonna use that. Alright, I need divine epiphanies. That's important. I use some of those potential discs. Okay. Unique cards. That's good enough for now. I just do the level 65 sortie. Level 80 is not worth it.
そうか。勝つ自信があるのだな。
Sup? Faithless's way? I never remember what these are. Distrust effect. Rare fates in the depths. Okay. Increase the cost of 2 random cards by 1. Ooh. Okay, that's a bit rough. Oh, hey, look, it's Adelheid. Man. Giving me some good characters, but I'm trying to focus on Kayron right now. Nia? Actually, yeah, I think Nia could work. What do you mean there's no healing? Nia has healing. An old brand of annihilation. Epiphany. I could go for one of those. Oh darn it, I used all my dice earlier. Well, well, if it isn't the consequences of my actions. Alright, my brand of annihilation.
命令しよう。くだらぬ。終わ
おりゃハイテンポ。
り待っている。足りない。
Due to a random enemy. Okay. I'll take it. Yeah, I want an epiphany. Yeah, the brand. My brand! Draw one card of this unit. Okay, for each exhausted futility. I do like that one. I don't know if anything is going to survive long enough to use that, but alright. Next turn after taking damage, fix shield. Okay. I don't have much money. Mutation. End of battle recovers 6% max HP. Increase max HP. That's got remove. I'll increase my max HP. Oh, come on. My dice rolls today are cursed.
命令しよう。待っている。命令しよう。
冷めないでよね。休んで。
Really need Kayron's upgrade card.
待っている。足りない。命令しよう。
ビシッと気になるな。
Hey, there we go. No more parasitic spores.
待っている。くだらぬ。
Seaweed armor. Yeah, just increase max health. Delicious.
結果によるとかなりの強敵ですが、油断せずに立ち回れば被害は抑えられると思われます。
命令しよう。足りない。
Alright. This boy is a bit tanky. Shield all enemies.
待っている。
Alright.
命令しよう。
さて、カモン。
ましい。待っている。空気を命令しろ。終わりにしてやろう。
Uh-oh. Yangi. Oh, but he does so little damage, it's fine.
ビシッと決めるね。さて次の曲はビシッと盛り上げて。
待って。
やっイエイ。
足りない。命令し。待っている。
Nice.
貴様の分。命令しろ。
さて気になるな。
足りない。
I love the sound effects for Keiron. It sounds so satisfying. Mm, that is a lot of shield. But it's also exhaust. Anyway, I don't care about it. Basic random card, or basic cards into random con cards. I don't want that. Oh, yeah, I need Oath of Vanity. Although... Wait, is the healing... is that one of his ego manifestations? I think. Anyway, that's what I want. Although I do want the one that makes it initiation. Oh my goodness, I just remembered that used to be called Outbreak of War, I think? Man. Bad translation nostalgia. I'll remove a card. Remove the spear. Loot! I love loot! Exhaust card is in hand? Oh yeah. No random enemy, okay.
いらっしゃい。所持クレジットは十分かな。
Two cost or higher cards.
ごゆっくりどうぞ。どうせ他のお客さんもいないし。じゃじゃーん。お待ちどうさま。新着です。
Point ability. Eh. Ooh, crit chance. I like crit chance. I like it a lot.
毎度あり。
Anything to get rid of. I want those futility creators. Oh, well, get rid of Nia's stuff.
ごゆっくりどうぞ。すんばらで。また来てくださいね。
Ignition. Yeah.
ギターのチューニングでもしようかな。艦長、全力で行こう。
Yeah. Can't wait to be rid of that fate that increases the cost of my cards.
命令書。待っている。足りない。
艦長、今回の攻撃は
Really?
距離
That's not okay.
防御を固めないと危険です。
I exhaust a card. Great, well, but if I exhaust a card, it's gonna be too late. I guess I'll just have to do it this way.
足りない。待っている。超越
Good. You wipe them out. Oh, you know, I could have done that earlier. Oh well. I forgot it works that way.
貴様にこの空虚は克服できない。
Exhaust my futility cards for me.
なめないでよね。
命令書。くだらん。待っている。終わりにしてやろう。命令書。
Well, shall we? This is fine.
待っている。命令書。待っている。貴様の分。
ビシッと決める気になるな。
There we go.
命令書。
What? What do you mean it's not gonna kill them?
待っている。命令書。
You're telling me this isn't going to do any damage to them? Oh, to a random enemy. Right, I forgot it was that epiphany.
命令書。
That's gonna hurt.
待っている。
YOLO.
足りない。
Here's my free real estate.
さて、次の気になる
命令書。足りない。待っている。貴様の分。
見とれるような式でした。このまま帰還されますか？
An attack to activate this card in hand. Ooh. I like that. Don't care about those. Need the loots. Alright, get rid of this fate for me. Nihilum? Oh, that's perfect. Gain 2 AP. I like that gain 2 AP. Yeah, I'll take that. And we got Veronica would be good. She gets buffed. Magna for protection. Mika moves her basic cards. Oh, wait. That's unique. Watch it give me Whirlpool. I mean, I already have healing though. Yeah, let's go for it. Oh, thank goodness, source of water. Initiation. I'll take the retain one. Oh, that's right. I'm in the center, not the depths. Next boss, I get to remove that fate.
準備できました。溢れ出せ。身長元気が出ましたか。
命令書待っている。命令書足りない。
Aaron's about to lose it.
待っている。くだらない。終わりにしてやろう。
And there he goes. Nom 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 nom. K-Ron, please. This isn't great. Alright, I can work with this. This is a common card. I'll just take another source of water. Rude, sir.
命令しよう。足りない。待っている。くだらん。終わりにしてやろう。
慎重に。
Nope. Killed by the extra attacks. Skip. I don't want those. What the heck? Huge monsters filled its mouth with credits. That's one I haven't seen yet. Increase heal amount. Mother of Pearl Ambush. You know what? I'm gonna attack it. Of course, I get a horrible dice roll, and I can't reroll it. This is fine. You ambushed the giant monster, but it didn't budge at all. Okay. Why is it Giant Gluttony of the Void? And health decreases, gain 14 to 16 credits. Decrease Giant Gluttony of the Void by 1. Change damage taken to 1. Ah. I see. Oh, that happens every turn? Oh, no. That's not great. Oh, no, it's just... Okay, I thought it would get 3 every turn, but it looks like it just returns to 3 every turn. Never mind, why is it 5 now? Oh, if Giant Gluttony of the Void reaches 0, the Massive Devourer dies. I see, so I just keep smacking it, and it doesn't attack me? Oh, it's gonna run away, I see. I saw that 8,000 some health, and I thought this might be slightly difficult, but I guess not. Darn it. Give me something. Darn it. I'm 1 AP short. And he waddled away. Waddle, waddle. Till the very next day. Doop, 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 doop. There we go. An attack to activate this card in hand. Eh. Yes, give us resources. Decrease stress. I like the sound of that. Let's go this way. Aether Eater's treasure. Loot, glorious loot. What about for each enemy? Yeah, I think I'll give that to Kayron. Ineffective random retain card. Not that I really have anything that activates a retain effect. But okay. Beautiful.
準備できました。元気が出ましたか？
待っている。終わりにしてやろう。命令し。足りない。
元気が出ましたか？
待って。命令しろ。足りない。待っている。足りない。
It's free real estate. Common. Create a random common skill card. Alright. Stickiness? Fernanda 0 for 1 turn. Alright.
今日のベストチョイスですね。絶対後悔しませんよ。
Move a card. Get rid of. It's an amp.
綺麗に消しました。新しい品ですか？
Look you.
もちろんお見せしますとも。
Yeah, actually, I'll take that.
毎度あり。新しい品ですか？もちろんお見せしますと
HP
も。
more damage. Increase heal
どれを選ん
damage.
でも今日のベストチョイスですね。絶対後悔しませんよ。ぜひぜひ生きてたらまた会いましょうね。
Hit this one. Morale. Defeat, draw 3. Take that. Oh, hey there, Daviel. How's it going? Doing good? Doing ood. Are you Doctor Who? I'm doing alright. A little worn out from working outside earlier, but it's been a pretty nice day. Yeah, I'm actually done with the part 2 story here, so I'm just running through some roguelike mode. I thought it was pretty good. It was a bit short, but good. Had lots of feels. Not feeling ood as well. No, don't you turn me into an ood too. Stay away. I don't want to be an ood. I don't know if you get the reference, but Doctor Who reference. No. Let's see what we got here. But yeah, well, I don't know. Do you get the reference? I can explain. Empty laboratory? Don't think you do? Okay, so it's been a while, so I don't remember a whole lot, but in one episode of Doctor Who, there's this species of humanoid creatures that, think of them like Cthulhu guys. They have the tentacly mouth type thing. And anyway, there's been some kind of happening going on that everybody's getting turned into Oods. Like, they use these Ood people as slaves, basically. And there's been an Ood uprising. And they're turning everybody into Oods. So that's what I was like, oh no, don't turn me into an Ood. Just a silly thing. Let's see. Schizophrenia, yay. Oops. Reach futility created. I really don't like to change the cost of the card. Alright, free agony. That whirlpool that I hate. Black hole. Stockpile. I don't really care about any of that. Let's upgrade this black hole. Activate 2 futility, that's pretty good. Oh, add 1 hit for each 5 exhausted futility. Wait, what does that mean? Max 2 times? Oh, I see. Oh yeah, I read that wrong. I see. That's interesting. Alright, big boy. Hey! Boy! Okay. I can still create more. It's fine. No! Stop taking Kayron's cards, darn you! Go ahead and take that. Oh, this is awkward. Go ahead and use that. Alright, it took Kayron's low-cost cards. This is a bit of a problem. Oh my goodness. Don't you take that. Don't you dare take that. You asshole.
ってみせます。
You know what? I should use some of this
ア
up.
ーレン様の手にかかればみんな無敵になれるんだから。
命令しよ
慎重に役に立ちましたか？
Darn it.
う。
One
待って
short.
いる。
さて次の曲準備できました。元気が
Wait,
出
no,
ま
I'm
した
not.
か？
That's perfect.
元気が出
We're
まし
so
たか？
back.
命令しよう。貴様の分だ。
気になるな。艦長、防御しよ
Ha! You took the wrong card, buddy.
待っている。
Perish.
足りない。命令しよう。足りない。待っている。くだらぬ。
う。準備できました。力になってみせます。元気が出ましたか？準備できました。元気が出ましたか？
命令し終わりにしてやろう。
プリンだ。
This is fine.
待っている。
Good. Now I can chip away at that.
待っている。命令しよう。
Darn you.
待っている。
慎重に元気が出ましたか？
命令し空気を
Okay, well, I don't like that. This is unfortunate.
行きます。防御モジュールオン。
待っている。足りない。命令しよう。くだらぬ。終わりにしてやろう。
私の音
Oh,
楽
beautiful.
聞いてくれるよね。準備できました。役に立ちましたか？
待っている。命令し。
Stop eating Kayron's cards! Oh my goodness! It only... Well, I guess it took somebody else's cards like once or twice. I guess Kayron does have the most cards out of all of them. Not that many more, though. Alright.
待っている。命令し。待っている。くだらぬ。命令し。貴様の
Embrace the void.
元気が出ましたか？
待っている。足りない。
Excellent.
見とれるような式でした。このまま帰還されますか？
Ephemeral? Oh, that's perfect. Discard with 3. That's pretty useful to have. I'll take that. Alright, now I can get rid of this really annoying fate. One of the beginnings of desire. I'll take it. Fearful and cold. Heavy and dark like the night. Don't know. It's Libra. Yeah, I don't know what this guy's deal is. He just sort of chills here. Take the deal, yes. Nylam's Gluttony. Time 4 cards are exhausted, gain 1 AP. That's beautiful. And 2 stickiness. Oh, okay. We'll get money for that, but whatever. Ooh, duplicate basic cards. Okay. Yeah, I'll duplicate these. Illumination. And a fourth combatant. Who should I use? Serenial? I can take her if I need to. Oh, Narja, but I don't have Narja built, so she's going to be weak. How does she work again? Veracity. I guess I'll take Narja. Now, the only attacker I have is Kayron, so if something happens to him... Yeah, but I don't want to rely on Senmitsu. We'll branch out a little bit. Mood swing. I'll keep that. Oh, I could have used that already. Darn. I can use it next time. Speaking of... Darn it. Gain AP. The lead card. Still, it's pretty expensive. I need all enemies. No, I will take that. Remove schizophrenia.
新着ですごゆっくりどうぞ。どうせ他のお客さんもいないし。
Just realized I can't put anything on the fourth combatant.
どれを選んでも絶対満足しますって。私が保証します。
I guess I just never noticed that before.
じゃじゃ
Sometimes
ーん。
I am
お待ちどう
oblivious.
さま。新着です。
Don't really matter.
ぜひぜひ生きてたらまた会いましょうね。
Epiphany that. Linked and Quietus? You know, that could make it easier to play. But I need a Nia card to discard it. I'll take it. Roots of the Void. Alright. We'll touch the strange crack in space. Ah, this guy. Ask for the Fruit of the Void. Look inside the mouth. Ask about this face. I am curious. Mysterious figure welcomes the group. A variety of things are drifting inside its large mouth. Spread the grace of the void. Okay then. Oh wait, is this guy supposed to be Nihilum? Himself? Or just an apostle? Huh? Ooh, yeah, I want that. AP and an upgrade card. I need that. Okay then. He seemed like a nice guy. I'm gonna keep all these. I can use that. Let's get rid of that. Attack card, fixed heal. I forget if that counts for everybody or just her, so... That does count for everybody. Beautiful. They're ephemeral. There it is. The final trap?
戦う準備はできているよ。
命令しよう。
力になってみせます。
何を
Free
すればいい
real
の
estate.
いいよ。
Nom nom.
命令しよう。待っている。足りない。命令しよ
慎重に役に立ちましたか？
う。待っている。命令しよう。くだらん。
Darn it, I forgot. Those don't actually attack when they get exhausted.
待っている。
Anyway, die. That's what I get for trying to be fancy. This is okay. I gotta check Kayron and see if they made changes to him since I played. I feel like some of his passives might be different. Change cost to 0. That seems fun. No, it's retained, so I'll just keep that. I'll just keep all that stuff.
ビシッとカモン。
終わりにしてやろう。
準備できました。
命令し。
慎重。溢れ出せ。
果てしない苦痛。
待っている。
5% damage taken.
命令しよう。
How do I want to do this?
気になるな。準備できました。元気が出ましたか？
待って足りない。
気になる
命令しよ
艦長、今回の攻撃は強力です。
う。これ以上
防御を固めないと危険です。
慎重に。準備できました。慎重。元気が出ましたか？
命令しよう。待っている。命令しよう。待っている。くだらぬ。
戦う準備はできているよ。いいよ。全部飲み込んで。
やめ
Alright.
ないでよね。ビシッと決めるね。ひとまず休んでっと。
命令しよう。足り
力になってみせます。
ない。待っている。終わりにしてやろう。命令しよう。待っている。貴様。
Finish it. Draw one card of this unit. Yeah, that's pretty good.
いつの間に。
Ooh.
いらっしゃい。
Yeah, decrease
どれを
stress.
選んでも絶対毎度あり。
Anything I want to get rid of? I'll get rid of elimination now.
素晴らしい選択で新しい品ですか？もちろんお見せしますとも。じゃじゃーん、お待ちどうさま、新着ですまた来てくださいね。
Flash this one. Charge move with this card, move to hand. Initiation of this card. Not really that helpful. Weakness attack. Ah, okay. Let's try that. Because I am going to be fighting a void boss. That defeat's not going to work. Let's see. Play that. Swap. Well, no, I don't want to get rid of that. No, I'll just keep all this.
待っている。命令し、この程度でいい。待っている。命令しよう。
さて、次の曲は気になるな。
待っている。
ビシッとカモン。
足りない。
Beautiful. Okay.
準備できました。慎重に。元気が出ましたか？
命令しよう。待っている。
I could have exhausted futility with that.
準備できました。
He's not going to attack. Now he is. Oh boy, that's going to hurt. Finally, I get this. Okay, we're so back.
待っている。くだらぬ。 命令し終わりにしてやろう。待っている。
元気が出ましたか？
命令しよ
う。
さて、ギターはダメ。
戦い。全部飲む。
Oh, he doing the funny. to weak action. I don't have...
待っている。命令しくだらぬ。
This is problematic. Well, I'm gonna survive at least. This isn't great, but I'll survive. Oh, the funny laser beam. That hurt a little bit. Oh boy. Stupid substitute thing. This is bad.
待っている。命令しよう。空気待っている。命令しよう。待っている。命令しくだらぬ。
I'm gonna die now. Well. Did I? I guess I just got really unlucky with the substitutes. Because I got 2 of them in hand twice. Or, yeah, twice in a row. Oh, that really messed me up. I'm going out swinging. Rip. Oof. Oh, Mia's almost leveled up. Pain. Alright, this isn't really technically a roguelike. Be a roguelite because of the skill tree. Just not everything on your characters counts as normal. You should activate this. Oh, crit chance. Save for that. Alright. Oh, what the heck? I'm dropping frames. Got an achievement for failing dice rolls 100 times. Dice hate me. Well, I was thinking of ending there anyway. Bit of a shorter stream today. But yeah, I didn't expect part 2 to be that short. But still, Like I said, I enjoyed it. And anyway, I'm a bit worn out from earlier, so I'm not even sure if anybody can hear me because I'm dropping frames. Thank you, OBS, or whatever is causing the issue. Type this in chat. So yeah. In the meantime, if anybody's interested in social media, yada yada, social media is in the chat. And probably nobody's gonna hear this live, so for anybody watching the VOD on YouTube, if you're ever interested in watching live, there will be a link in the video description to my Twitch. Thank y'all for being here. Hope y'all have a great rest of your day, night, whatever, wherever you are. And I'll see you around. Bye-bye. Oh, and Horizon about to end. Looks like it goes back to normal. Nice.